All right. It is now time for the best time of the day. Well, debatable. I don't know. What's your guys' favorite like hour of the day? Like, what hour are you like? This is my favorite hour. I think mine's got to be like probably like 8 p.m. That's probably like my favorite hour of the day, like 8 to 9, maybe 9 to 10. I don't know. I feel like it's such a very, I feel like it's a very arbitrary question because I guess it depends on, you know, what you do every day. I guess because the days that I do work, my favorite hour is 11 to 12 because that's the closing time. That's the time when I get to go the fuck home. That's the time when I don't have to worry about all this stupid stuff, right? That's my favorite hour of the day on the days that I work. But days that I don't work, it is probably 9 to 10, I think. I think 9 to 10 is going to be where it's at because I feel like 9 to 10 is where it's like, all right, it's getting late, but I'm not tired yet, so I'm going to do something fun before I go to sleep. That could be R6, it could be editing or recording a different video, it could be, you know, whatever it is at that point because, you know, there's a lot of things that I could do with that 9 to 10 hour, especially if I'm doing literally nothing throughout the day. So I don't know. I don't quite know. But I guess that's partially irrelevant to what I'm doing today, or right now anyways, because it is currently 12 a.m. or p.m. 12 p.m. because a.m. is the 12 in the morning. Yeah, it's 12 p.m. and I'm going to the gym. It's back day. Love back day. We got a little bit of a different back workout than I normally do. Just some stuff that I don't do a lot and some stuff that's just like out of order, I guess. We got hammer strength high rows, Smith machine rows, close grip cable rows, and single arm lat pull downs. That's what I forecasted for today's back day. I am going to do some reverse dumbbell flies for the rear delts. Can't forget about the rear delts ever. Those are very important when it comes to your overall physique. Because to be honest, when you pose down, yes, your side delts and front delts are important, but the part of your shoulder that really sticks out the most is usually your rear delts. So while I say don't skip shoulders ever, definitely don't skip any rear delt days or however your split is set up. Although I don't really think that shoulders should have their own day personally, just because I feel like they're such a small muscle and all the movements are like pretty similar. I don't really think there's a point in having a day dedicated for just shoulders for a couple of reasons. Like I said, the shoulders are a smaller muscle, so they don't need as much direct work as you'd think. And then also, I feel like doing shoulders is, I'm not sure how I'm trying to explain it, but I just don't think it's something that you should be focused on, if that makes sense. Like, yes, you should have a shoulder portion of certain days, like back I do rear delts, chest I do side delts, arms I do front delts. But I feel like dedicating an entire lift to shoulders is going to be way too monotonous. And I already think arms is monotonous, so can you imagine me doing shoulders, a whole shoulder day? But, yeah, let's just go lift. Well, just realized that my mic was not on the entire lift. That's always cool. I do that way too often, to be honest. Like, I need to get a lot better at not turning on my mic, because, you know, it's like, what, okay, first of all, what are we doing over here with this traffic? Gotta get to work, my boy. Gotta get to work, my boy. Thank you. First of all, it's like, there's no reason for me to be forgetting to turn my mic on when I've done this for however long I've been doing it now, probably almost a year. And it's also just frustrating because I said a lot of good things that obviously I can't remember now because I have the memory of a fish, about, you know, success and friendships and, you know, all the typical stuff I talk about while I lift, the stuff that just races through my mind while I'm in the gym. Although I guess I don't really talk about the main thing that goes through my mind, but it's neither here nor there. That's one of those things that you don't talk about. You just kind of, everyone acknowledges that it's there, but no one really talks about it, if that makes sense. Like, everyone knows that, you know, you're thinking about something else or whatever it is, but they don't really say anything about it. And this truck in front of me is now driving way too slow. There we go. Had to fix my exposure. It was still at the level of pose down worthy, even though I'm definitely not posing down right now. I'm literally just driving home. Oh, I'm so tired, man. That was a really good back day. I don't have much to say right now. I guess I'm just thinking about what comes next, man. What comes next? What am I doing next? Where am I going next? What's the next step in this lifting process? Well, I guess the next step is hitting 230. I'm at 217 right now, so maybe a couple weeks and we'll be able to get back on a cut, which will be not necessarily exciting, but probably good for me. I mean, honestly, bulking is kind of harder than cutting. Bulking is hard to eat 4,000 calories a day, man. Like, I'm struggling to get there every day. I'm not eating enough. I'm falling behind. I'm, you know, doing all these things that, you know, would make it much harder for me to be consistent in bulking, which is why I haven't been able to get out of the bulking phase yet. Usually I want it to be about a month, maybe 2. I'm almost at 2.5 months, maybe 3 now, so I'm gonna try and make sure that I'm being, you know, very, very thoughtful and methodical with how much I eat for the next couple of weeks. And ideally, I can get to 230 with not a crazy amount of body fat, like enough, like some body fat, obviously, because I'm bulking, but I want to not eat a lot of fats and a lot of, you know, things that are gonna make me bigger. I want to eat a lot of proteins and a lot of carbs. That's like the goal right now, is to try and stay away from a lot of fatty foods and kind of just make sure I'm getting as much protein as I can, which is difficult, but man, I can do it. I can freaking do it. Anyways, about to go hit the shower, head to work, and then try not to cry. Thoughts? Questions, comments, concerns? Anyone? Nope. Cool. Well, I love you guys. See you guys tomorrow for legs. Peace.